Criminal defense attorney Chandelle joining us now live again. It is day 2 of this hearing. We know DA Fani Willis did not take the stand, and that was the state, their decision to make in this. The interesting thing is, yes, it is at times scandalous, right? But this has real implications. So what happens if Fani Willis and her office is disqualified from this case?
Good afternoon. The next step, if there's a disqualification, would be that the case is assigned to the Prosecuting Attorney's Council for Georgia, and that is run by an individual named Mr. Scandalakis. He's from a big political family in Georgia, and he also, although he's a person who is friendly to Democrats, he's basically known for being more of a Republican, I would say. So the issue is whether or not this case will ever reach another prosecutor if the Fulton County District Attorney, Fani Willis, is disqualified. You will recall that earlier in this case, Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones was successful in having his case removed from the indictment for a conflict because DA Fani Willis had sponsored a fundraiser for his political opponent. So they have not yet assigned a prosecutor to that case. And a lot of people say they're dragging their feet. I think in this situation, the case could die, literally, if Scandalakis doesn't assign a prosecutor to take over the prosecution from Fani Willis.
Wow, I mean, just to
so
hear
it has
that,
huge implications.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to say. It spells out the huge implications here. I'm curious too, in part of just choosing another prosecutor to take this on, does money have anything to do with it? I mean, this is a huge criminal case. It's, you know, there's been years in the making of putting it together, basically. So do you think that's also another consideration on, you know, who they need to choose next?
It's a good point. The idea of starting over from scratch with some new person who has to go through, like you said, 2 years worth of investigative files and put it all together. Probably there are enough people in the DA's office or special prosecutors that are in addition to Nathan Wade who could assist in that. And the main thing would be trying the case. But yes, that would be a huge endeavor, and it would be very expensive. And I would expect that the cost for that would either fall upon the state of Georgia and not necessarily the county where the prosecutor is from, if they're able to get another sitting prosecutor to take the case. They could also hire someone independently to do it, and then they'd be paying them at the rate, for example, that they were paying Nathan Wade, which was $250 an hour. I don't believe that Governor Roy Barnes was as concerned about the money aspect of this as he was about the political implications, quite frankly. This is a huge case, and it's going to make enemies no matter which side you're on.
Is there a possibility where Mr. Scandalakis, who's a Republican, can appoint himself in this case?
I suppose he could. I'm not sure which Scandalakis this is. To be honest, there's 2 of them that are very involved in politics. One of them was a DA at one point, so potentially he could be appointed, I suppose, if he wanted to step up to the plate. I'm not sure that they couldn't assign it to the Attorney General's office, but then again, you're talking politics because Chris Carr is the Attorney General for Georgia, and he's already announced that he's running for governor. So I wouldn't expect he would be interested in taking on a case against Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting to hear even the politics within just the legal side of this. And of course, keeping in mind the timeline, you know, we're in an election year and there are questions around how much will this delay this trial playing out. And you're saying it could potentially die here. We got to cut this short. Criminal defense attorney Chandelle, thank you for the important context we need to know right now. Appreciate it.
Thank you.